Hello everyone, I am Michael from CFRN. I'm going to try to quickly show you a few things right here. You can see it's 1:08 in the morning, so I'm going to try to be quick about this. The things that I'm going to show you is how to load a workspace, how to save a workspace, how to create a workspace, how to download your indicators from the indicator store, how to create a chart, how to add the indicators to the chart, how to save a template, and how to load a template. Okay. I know it sounds like a lot, but I'm going to do it all in like 5 minutes, maybe 10. I don't know. The first time I did it tonight, it was 17 minutes, and then I realized the audio wasn't connected. So I'm going to be quick about it. All right. So this is what we want our chart to end up looking like. Okay. We want it to end up looking just like that. Okay. So we're going to start out here. I think that was gold, but we'll start out with some other thing. We'll start out with energy. No, let's not do energy. Let's do the Dow, the mini Dow. Okay, you click on the mini Dow. It's YMZ3. This contract is going to roll over the day after tomorrow. The new contract actually becomes available tomorrow. Now, I don't want this chart right here. You may have noticed that chart showed up right there. I don't want that chart right there. Okay, I want a floating chart like this. Okay, so I'm going to click here, and that is going to give me a floating chart. All right. Now, there are a couple things different about this chart. One is that by default, this comes up. Okay, just right-click on it and left-click on Show Data Box to make that go away. 20 minutes is default. Click on that thing. Go to Custom. All my charts are range charts, so click there. Okay, I like a silver background, so I'm going to click over here. Oops, I don't have to do that. I just have to scroll up, change my background to silver. Okay. I like to have space on my right margin. So you go to View, Right Margin, and scroll over. I don't like that little tooltip box. So I'm going to go, you see that little box that shows up when you hover over a candle? I don't want that. So I'm going to go here and crosshair, show tooltips. I'm going to shut that off. Now for a 4-tick range chart, it doesn't make sense to have a timer up there, but if this were like a minute chart or a volume chart or a tick chart, you could have a timer up here. Like, let me just flip it to like a 5 minute for a minute here. Okay, you see it shows how much time is left in that bar. On a range bar, it doesn't really matter. Okay, it's not really significant. It shows there's 2 ticks left on the top or on the bottom. There's 2 ticks left in this bar. All right, now that's how to create the chart. Okay, once you've created a chart, you're going to need a DOM. Okay, the DOM is right here. That's depth of market. You click on that, and the DOM is going to pop up for that market. Okay, that's it. That's all there is to that. To add the indicators, you haven't gone to the indicator store yet, so I'm first going to show you how to get to the indicator store. Okay, you right-click on the chart, hover over indicators, and go down to the bottom where it says indicator store. Left-click on that. The indicator store is going to pop up, and the indicators that you're concerned with are these right here, CFRN Indicator Set. I left-click on it, and you can left-click up here on Install, or just right-click on it, and left-click on Install right there. Okay? Either way, you're going to do that. Once you've done that, it's going to load the indicators. It's going to take a while because there's a lot of code that it has to load. It's going to take a little while. And it's going to log you off, and it's going to log you back on to entitle your indicators. Okay? Once you've done that, then when you right-click and go to indicators like this, you'll have a CFRN section here with all these indicators, or most of these indicators anyway. The ones you're interested in are the CFRN. Okay? Just put it on by default. You're interested in the CF Flow PB. Throw that one on there by default. You're interested in the CF Slingshot. Now that should have create new area. Okay, so that's all good. Now, you'll notice in here there are red bars, black bars, orange bars, and green bars. We don't want that. What we want to have is this. You see how I'm clicking on the indicator itself, I mean the symbol itself. Go to Properties, change this to white, and change this to white. Okay. That's it. And hit close, and now you can see the white bars are transition bars. The black bars and the orange bars, they have meaning. On the Flow PB, what it means is if you have a black bar, it means between the 3 lines up here and the 3 lines down here, at least 4 of those lines are going down. If you have an orange bar, between the 3 lines up here and the 3 lines down here, between the 6 lines together, at least 4 of those lines are going up. If you have a white bar, that means they're split, 3 up, 3 down. And that's with the sensitivity set to 4. You know, there's a sensitivity setting within the Flow PB, the CF Flow PB paint bar. Okay, now I'm not going to get into the trade setups or anything like that in here. I just wanted to show you how to make the chart. Okay, now that chart is made. Now, let's say you want to save the template. You want to make another chart just like it, but you don't want to go through all those steps. You go to File, Save Template. Now, I've already saved the template. It's going to give you something called Basic by default, probably. But I've already saved one called CFRN in here. So you would save it as CFRN. Okay, I've already done it. You would click OK. I'm going to click Cancel right here. And then what that allows you to do is, oops, go back here to the, let's say I want to do, I don't know, the NASDAQ next. Okay, just click on the NASDAQ, click on Chart right here, and it's going to bring up a NASDAQ chart momentarily. Here it is, the NASDAQ chart. Now, I go to File, Apply Template, and choose CFRN. Okay, give it a second. It's going to apply my CFRN template. In a minute, there it is. Alright, now you can see there's the YBR on this too. But that's the whole CFRN template. Now this is on a 20-minute. It's not going to change the time frame for you, so you're going to have to go in and fix the time frame yourself. But it'll change everything else. Okay? It'll change everything else for you. And there you have your template. Now, I think I went through and showed you how to turn off some things, how to put the right thing on there. There's one thing that I didn't show you. All these numbers over here, you know, for me they're really small, and you know I need glasses. So you can change all that. You can change the size of those. But all the boxes that you see over here, like the black ones, if you want to get rid of those, go to the CFRN indicator. You see this is the CFRN indicator. I'll do that a different way. Go to View, All Active Indicators, CFRN, in Properties. Down here at the bottom, it says Show Runners. Shut that off. You see that? That got rid of all those boxes. Now the only ones that's left is Price and the YVR. Okay, and you can do that down here too if you want. That's just one thing that people often ask about. Alright, so now I've shown you how to load a template. To save it, if you wanted to save it, you would go Save Template and give it a name. Okay, so I've shown you how to save a template, load a template, create a chart, go to the indicator store, download the indicators. Now what you need to know is how to save a workspace. Alright, now you notice here on this file menu it does not have Save Workspace. You have to go to the Control Panel. This is what we call the Control Panel. Now they used to have a View menu up here that you could do View, Save Layout. They don't have that anymore. Now you gotta go to File, Workspaces, and Save. Alright, or Save As. And you want to make sure this Save It Close is checked as well, because that will save it when you shut it off. Or if, say, something happens and it closes on you, it'll save it on the close. Okay? But let's say you just save it. Okay? So now I just saved my workspace. I had added 2 charts to this workspace. Okay? So now I come in, and let's say I want to load a workspace. I go to File, Workspaces, Open. Alright? I'm going to say no to saving it. And I can go in here and I can load a workspace. Alright, I can choose from any of these workspaces that are in here. Or I can go anywhere else and choose from any of these other ones that I have saved. Okay, over the years. This is go back all the way to 2011 right here. Over 2 years ago. There's Workspaces in there. You can go and and get the Workspace from anywhere that you have one. What typically happens is you'll ask me for my Workspace, so you don't have to recreate the whole thing. But I'm showing you right here how to do it, so you won't have to ask me if you don't want to. Because I have 10 charts in mine, and say you only want to have 3 charts in yours. I'm showing you how to load the charts, how to install the indicators, how to do all that stuff, so you can do it with just a few charts. Okay? That's really all there is to it. That's it. It took me 10 minutes. 10 minutes we did it. All right, if anybody has any questions, give us a call. 949-423-6464. That's 949-423-6464. Or you can email us at support@cfrn.net. All right, that is where I'm going to end this video.